this world now, everybody has access to the internet. Bullying is a huge thing. I don't know why they expose their children to that whole thing. And the way he handled that divorce and whatever, you see the way he threw that lady Natasha in literally all our faces.
Yeah.
Our face, Annie's face. Like there's no regard for like anybody's emotion. So why is it that now, when you said something stupid, we should not come and pity you?
So having to meet people where they want to do the that affair. I'm like,
so do you mind me just pressing into that? Was it like a stalker situation?
plot twist of the story was I found out this person was actually a married man.
Oh, Chim.
With like,
Chim.
I think
Shame
like,
wear me cap and gown. Hi guys, and welcome back to PageSix podcast. My name is Christabel, and I'm one of your co-hosts for this amazing show. I wanted to first start by saying happy summer, or I guess welcome to summer by now, because the last time we were here was when winter was kind of wrapping up, and we've been away for good reasons. But on this episode, I come with good news for you guys. Are you excited? Okay, so we have a new co-host joining the team today. Her name is Kobi, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
hi guys. Sorry, let me use my real voice.
Okay, now.
Hey guys. I'm Kobi, and thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
I mean,
I'm very happy. Like, I'm actually very, very happy to have you co-host this show with me because I know you, girl.
we're gonna have
She's a
fun.
girl, you know, we're girls. We're just chill girls, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, so
Like,
I mean, I'm
cool.
Kobi, and I'm gonna be a host
Yes.
of PageSix. See you guys. We're gonna have fun on this set. It's gonna be. It's gonna be everything that's always been educative, informative, or fun. Because I come with the fun. She's a serious type. I'm not.
I'm screaming. It's
We're just gonna have it again. Happy summer because the sun is sunny.
Yes.
Like the summer is summering well.
In fact, let's start on that note, girl. How's your summer been so far?
Girl, I think I have. As of last summer, I was just indoor because I think I just recently moved to Canada last year. So I was like getting used to the weather. But this summer, we're going everywhere.
She said we're outside.
We're outside, like back from not moving from Monday to Sunday, but we're going to be outside at least 3 to 4 days a week.
You're
Like, it's just going to be back to back to back to back. Not Monday and nights. Because this sun, I figured that Canada's weather is an extremist.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Yes.
If we're gonna give the zodiac sign, I think I'll give the Gemini. If you're gonna say gender, it's gonna be like a lady because it has mixed swings.
Kobi, I disagree with that.
No, I'm serious. Like it's really can have mood swings.
Yes.
The weather just keep on having mood swings. Like if it's sunny, it's extreme.
Yeah, extremely sunny.
If it's cold, it's extreme.
I always like, the periods I like, when we're like just finishing a season, that in between before the next season like officially starts, that's when
the weather just becomes
it's like nice. Like when winter was like fully transitioning to summer before we had that heat wave. I don't know what God was frying because I thought we were like practicing to go. But before we had that, like it was chill, it was windy, and then I think there's a period where it was very rainy. I mean, that's what I like. Like just give me a bit of both, and I hate to be hot. But at the same time, I don't like to be this Canada's cold. So I don't know. I mean,
I like that too.
The
heat wave. At some point, I was praying to God, like, can we just have the winter back? Like,
it's like, do you get just a small bit? Like, I know we say no, we're tired.
I have never loved to run inside a house,
bro,
during that heat wave. It was crazy. But anyways, we're still summering. It's giving chill vibes.
We're still outside, anyways.
Period.
Regardless. But yeah, for me, my summer has been great, amazing. I think, and one thing I really wanted to, because you were also involved in that, was I premiered my first feature film. Oh, yes.
Jilted and
bamboozled. We did it. We actually did it. Yes.
You needed to be there.
Yes.
If you didn't there, you missed.
You missed, definitely. Like, please go check us out on all our social media platforms to get updated. But it was a very fun experience. And I think for me, like my entire year has been leading up to like that day. So I think when I was done, I'm like, okay, now we're summer. Now I'm outside. I mean, you followed us out that night.
Outside.
We were outside, okay.
So I was going to ask, as in, after post premiere of how has it been like for you?
Oh,
So what's the next step? What are we expecting to see?
Okay, because I will answer because kind of two questions. After like how has it been for me?
Yeah.
I think it has been a very I wasn't expecting the aftermath the way it hit me. I don't know, as a creator, and especially because this was my first, I had a lot of ideas or opinions or just beliefs going into it, and then what I received was very overwhelmingly like positive. But at the same time, because I'm someone who I don't want to claim it, but I kind of struggle with imposter syndrome sometimes. After the premiere, I've just been in a space of like, okay, like how can I be better than this now?
Yeah,
like
how do
what do I do now to top this? Or like just I don't know. I just always want to be better than I was the last time. But in terms of what's next, like we still like I keep saying like that premiere was more like I like to call it a private screening. There's still so much more for JM because I feel like a lot more people have not experienced it yet. So I'm still looking for opportunities, and opportunities are thankfully opening up. So I'm just focused on that. But at the same time, I kept saying that like that project felt like I was pregnant.
Oh wow.
And I've delivered. You know what you've delivered? You just want to leave the child at your grandparents' house. That's how I feel. Because that project, I want to leave it somewhere now. I want to move on. Okay, I want to do the next thing. But at the same time, like I can't fully detach because I'm still like 85%.
Like a baby.
Yeah. I need to get to that 100% before I can let go. But it's been great, honestly. Thank you guys for everybody that supported us. Like it's been amazing. Yeah.
I feel like it's supposed to challenge you for the next project in time because now do you feel like it's going to put like some form of pressure on you to want to deliver if you're going to have to release a next project?
That's such a good question because honestly, I really even still feel like Jilted and Bamboozled is like 5% of what I can do. So yes, there's pressure to deliver, but it's like how can I refine those things that I already like planned to do, just like scaling those ideas even higher now. So that's the level I'm on. But I have a question for you.
Before you do that, I want to put you on the spot.
Oh,
so
God, damn, girl.
Because I've always, if you have not seen it, I promise you need to see it.
Because that's going to be my question.
I'm about to do something to her. So I'm going to ask you, do you think about Buzuna, was it more, did any part of you relate to it? Was it from a personalized? Because you need to see
I thought the story avoided this question everywhere.
The story was beautifully
for
told.
Kobi to come back in our home.
And I'm like, you just cannot. If you, I promise you guys, if when it's out, you need to see it. You just cannot see it and not see the emotions. Yeah. You know there was something behind that story. Yeah. It was just more. It was more. It was less of fictional. It was something
it was a real
relatable.
Story.
Everybody who saw it could relate to one character in the movie, one storyline. So I'm asking, Madam Chrissy,
no, madam.
What part of? No, I mean, you're a director right now.
Madam
director. Period.
Yes.
What part of it? What was it for you? At what point did you maybe impute? What part of the storyline had you relate to?
None. I'm kidding. I like to claim that none of it was like personally inspired by like my personal life, but that's not true. Yeah. But at the same time, the story was not 100% my personal like experience. My experience in that story was probably like 20%. Yeah. But it was largely inspired because especially like what you said is even so profound to me because the film was largely inspired by a lot of people's stories around you as well. Like I feel like there's some of my friends when they were watching the film. They're like, "Come, Christabel, why do you put that?" I was like, "Shut it up, okay? You only inspired the character. Shut up." But so that's how it was. So it was just like, I think the storyline as well, and like I always say, it's like a universal story. I feel like even if you're like at 80 and you watch this film, there's something you can like relate to and like exactly and pick out of it. So everybody should be affected by it, but it was inspired by personal things around me and personal experiences. Men are always the film is not about men, but yeah, men are shit. So of course,
I said it loud.
I gotta
call your police. That's all.
Exactly. Deal with it. Okay. Go and do your own film.
Yeah. If it's easy, do it.
No, I mean like now put your own perspective in your film. This is my film. I wanted to translate my perspective. So.
Yeah, so I really want to appreciate your work into it. It was a beautiful thing.
That's my question for you. Like, what was your experience of the film? Or like, how did you enjoy it? I don't know. What was the film like for you?
For me, it was. I'd say it was. an emotional roller coaster for me because they had too many things happening, and I knew it felt like two stories were being told.
Okay.
Right. I mean, from Yewande's point of view and from her best friend's point of view. Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching the movie, it's going nice. And at some point I'm like, he's just so nasty, he's so nasty. I'm pitying her. And at some point in time, like at the end of the movie, I'm going back, I'm like, do I really feel sorry for her? Because that's what he does. Yes. Like, so you're in a space where you're feeling like, oh, this character has gone through it. Like, and they're like, oh, you're trying to relate to it because it's relatable. And then you're coming back and you're like, I think she deserves this. It's not afraid. That's what the movie does to you. Like I said, it's an emotional roller coaster. It doesn't put your emotion in one place. It takes you through the journey. Like you're here, you're here. I'm like, what would you do at different point in time? Giving yourself, seeing yourself in that position. Like, what would I have done? How would I have handled this?
Yes, exactly.
Like, so, I mean, I always thought I was a good person, and then I'm finding out I'm a bad guy. Like, how am I supposed to see that? I mean, I'm not giving too much. You have to see this. Trust me, it's not even all much. It's something. So that people have to put themselves in positions where they have to kind of relate to the character. Was it for me? That was a beautiful storytelling because I've been in the media space for a long time, and I used to work with a media brand in Nigeria, and I know what it means to tell a story. And people can relate, like people can see what the story is about.
Girl, you gonna make me cry now.
So I understand the work. It's not enough to just put out the projects and then we've seen people put out projects and they're like, what's this crap? Like, what are we seeing? Like,
but I must say, like, please, as a filmmaker and creator, we have to give people credit for even doing the work.
No, obviously.
Easy.
I mean, some people put it. We're not taking the work out of it. We're taking, there's some stories that you just...
The impact, yes.
It just takes you all on the ride and then somehow it just leaves you, drops you off. But this is something that just takes you, and then after the movie, you're like, nah, I can't end.
I was like, when we went, you were there, like, we wrote part 2.
There's a sequel to this movie because I had so many imaginations in my like,
bro,
the movie cannot just end the way it ended.
We went out to go get drinks. Tell me why my friends were like, no, this character cannot end this way. In part 2, this one, I said, come.
I felt like she was biased.
Please drink this tequila and go home. What is this? Like, excuse me.
I felt like she was so biased with some of the characters. Like, some people have to pay.
I'm screaming though.
But we'll see what we can do. Right?
But I think I was also very intentional, like what you said about like people being able to feel and relate to the characters. I was like, for me, impact is very important. I always say that impact is very important. The work that you do is very important. So I was very, intentional on wanting people to be able to take something from
it. Yeah, and it was a beautiful one.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really, really do. Now getting more into like getting to know you. You had mentioned you just moved to Canada. Do you want to tell us about like that transition a little and like even getting to Toronto and how Toronto has been for you? Like, what's your experience of Toronto so far?
I feel like personally, everybody has a Toronto experience, and because I belong to some communities here in Canada where, I have to like relate to people that I may not know them, but I know because we're from the same place, we're from Nigeria or whatever. You get to hear some Toronto story. I personally didn't really have like the best of it.
Oh no.
The couple of I had like initially it was fun, and then over time I started having issues with someone because they say fine babe. Obviously. The guy's
pretty. Is he a man? Is he a man?
He's not. Mine is like that. Saw fine babe, and then when they shoot their shot, and they became a thing of by force by fire.
Okay now.
And I had to deal with that because I'd not dealt with that before, and I'm like, where I was in Nigeria. I'm not. You don't see me often outside except it's work and maybe church because I'm a church girlie, obviously. And so it's church or work and home. So having to meet people where they want to do the do or die affair. I'm like, so
do you mind me just pressing into that? Was it like a stalker situation?
No, it was a stalker situation. It was, let's just put it like that. It was a stalker situation, and then plot twist of the story was I found out this person was actually a married man.
Oh, Chim.
With like,
Chim, Chim like, wear me cap and gown.
was a married man with two wives and kids back home. And then, so I think what had happened was I had to stay with a couple of people, and then they told me I didn't know what the gist was about. And I just know that this person just kept on shooting shot like, I like you, I like you, I like you. I'm like, boy, we don't do that here. Like, I'm just coming to Canada. I'm not looking for I'm looking for her to like get set. So I promise this was like barely 2 months into the country. It wasn't like, I was fully. This was barely 2 months. So
and you're just trying to settle. Like,
it was winter. I'm still thinking of what am I going to do with myself? Like, what's the next step for me? Because I came in to study. So I'm like, so how do I start with school? What do I need? And then there's some, I like a kind of vibe.
Was it like an older guy? Like,
oh, yes. If it's a smaller guy, I've knocked him on the
screaming.
So, I mean, there was that whole vibe. And I didn't get the gist until later on. And then we shared the same space. And they're like, oh, this guy is married actually. And like, he's married with 2 wives.
2 wives.
And I'm like, why could they put that for my body? Like
2 wives. Let me tell you. So I also kind of just moved to Toronto. I moved to Toronto in 2022.
Yeah.
And I've been Toronto has been it has been a goal. So when I even did it was the biggest deal in my life. So Toronto men have just been a different experience. Because I schooled in Ottawa, so I feel like the guys are a bit more reserved. They are crazy as always, but Toronto men, they announce that, hey, hi, I quite don't have sense, but I'm just gonna
roll with it.
Gonna force my way through, and you have to deal with it.
Can we just also talk about? Can we talk about how married men don't have control in this country?
Yes.
Like let's not generalize it yet. But most of them, do not have self-control, like no respect, no regards.
I mean, there was someone very popular we had on this podcast, and she was telling us of some experiences.
Yeah,
such men, and even men. It's just crazy to even know the kind of people that are engaging in all this, and like you're married with kids, and I'm just like, imagine like their wives. I cannot. This is why I'm like, marriage is not the end goal for me. Oh, it's not the end goal, because if we are going to be fooling ourselves, what are we doing?
Okay, let me give you one funny story here. So I was in a community one time and I was hosting a session with them. So it's an app, it's like Twitter space, but we're having a conversation, and then I brought up this whole comment of cheating, and then there was this guy that said, no, actually this was what prompted me into like wanting to know what's going on. The guy kept on saying, "Oh, he's looking for a girlfriend," and then I'm like, how long have you been in Canada? Yeah. Why haven't you found a girlfriend? It's like, oh no, that he has not seen anybody yet. He's still trying to look for, and then somebody just jokingly said, "Oh, I should be out of your wife." I'm like,
not jokingly.
Hold up.
God forbid that somebody will say...
Rewind it back, please. It's not the whole... We know that generally men...
have quanta.
They have their problem. But this one specifically is directed towards the Nigerian men.
But wait, sorry. To continue your story, you said somebody came into the group chat and jokingly...
said, married, like, there was this old wife, or... I can't remember how that played.
Married is jokingly.
And then he goes... this is where it turns me off. He goes, if he has a wife and children, he just needs a side chick that last God will forgive him. Oh, no.
Oh, Chim, my dear God has suffered. Child, God, I'm sure God is just in heaven. Like, what are these people even?
So you are not just like it's bad enough that let's go Christian wise. It's bad enough that we get this thing and then we ask God to forgive us. It's terrible enough to know that you are now consciously seeing it, like you just know that this thing I'm doing is bad. I'm fully aware that this thing I'm doing is bad. But then again,
I will repent. I will change.
And people move on with that mentality. Actually, some people also move on with the mentality that it's in a man's nature. Let's not go far. To Baba.
I beg you. Can we?
Let's not go far, guys. Have you seen Two Baba's gist? Oh my God!
I don't like. Honestly, I'm so fed up and tired of talking about Two Baba, Two Face, Diamond, Platinums. You see these men just get me out of the conversation.
I feel like the gist for Two Baba is interesting because it has divided the social media space into 2 parts. There is the PT party part. And there's people that, I mean, whatever he sowed is what he's reaping.
But sorry, what was the gist? Because was it the podcast he did with
Yeah, well, the podcast he
did. Once Nidu started
apparently
talking,
that wasn't even the first time he was saying that. I think on a show that was aired on Netflix.
But what did he say?
He said, as a man, you can love one woman, but you cannot be sexually attracted to just one woman. So it is in a man's nature to be sexually open to other women or multiple women. But then again, a man can just... So it's like, I can love one woman, but then I can sleep with other women.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I agree with his logic.
Cool.
But, and especially if those were his words, he is quite correct. A man... sorry, you said this devoted or can only love one woman, but he can be sexually attracted to multiple. Yes.
So I said, like, I mean,
attracted but not available. They are two different things.
Actually,
you can be sexually attracted and sexually available.
More like saying one woman cannot satisfy him sexually.
Okay, now I don't agree with that, but I agree with the logic that men are like.
I mean, we all are. We have eyes. We see people.
Even me too. I cannot be sexually attracted by one man. Okay.
That would even be the problem. If I get to see, obviously, you get to see. I mean, God creates.
God, they create.
Jesus. Seasoned men, fine bearded gangs. Black men. God, they create. We're not doubting that. But him saying that, okay, he can love one woman, but then again, have multiple sexual partners. And then he was like, I think he has said it before, and then they bashed him, but now he's going to say it again. And then that was the conversation. That wasn't the first time he was saying it. So I think the first time I heard it was when I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And then only for him to come back to start apologizing
again
that he's sorry for the statement that he made. That he messed up. He should have said that on air.
That's quite crazy.
Now, plot twist. This is where people are not like, oh, for him to have come out to apologize, it means he's going through something. Maybe he needs help. He's probably depressed. He's having a tough time. And I'm like,
you see what I've learned with men, especially at this age I am now. Stay wicked. And as a lady, it's not even being obnoxious. It's for your own safety. Stay wicked.
Right.
All these, why are you puppeting to Baba? Are we insane? Are we crazy?
And you know the funny part, it's the men that are coming to support him to say, for this guy to say this, think something is going wrong with him. It's not his typical nature.
Like, you can have human empathy for everybody, fine, no problem. But are we disregarding what that woman puts what that man put Annie Dibia through?
I mean, I'm like, it's not the same word that we are on, because when it was happening, when the whole
fiasco was going down,
we all saw it. You could tell this man was losing her mind and everything, the family and till he even came out to say he was getting a divorce. He was no longer with her.
Apart from even getting the divorce, it's also this man. It's the way they handle this thing. First of all, I don't know if they realize that they have children, and especially he has sons.
Yeah.
So, and this is what we are saying about people bringing up kids like recklessly. I don't know anything about Baba's children. I'm just saying, like, these kids will pick up what they learn. They pick up what most, even as you're an adult now, you realize that some of the traumas you go through is directly from your childhood. Like, you pick up what you see. So I'm like, don't they realize the effect this can have on their children? Even if they don't see, even if they don't pick up their whatever. This world now, everybody has access to the internet. Bullying is a huge thing. I don't know why they expose their children to that whole thing. And the way he handled that divorce and whatever, is the way he threw that lady Natasha in literally all our faces.
Yeah.
Our face, Annie's face. Like, there's no regard for like anybody's emotions. So why is it that now, when you said something stupid, we should not come and pity you? When you normally, they pity anybody.
Exactly.
Your family, your wife and kids. So like,
when you were moving left, nobody did say, oh, this person is going through a lot. I mean, let's check him out.
That time he was a man. No, men can have 2 men, 20 men. So now he's a woman, Abby.
And now the lady has moved on to greater things. Annie, we love you. Wow.
Like, girl,
you're doing it. And then all of a sudden, they're not pitying you. I'm like, please be for real.
I mean, where's his babe? Where's his wife? Miss Natasha.
Apparently, there's just allegedly saying that she has access to his phones. She's the one who does the posting and deleting and commenting.
It's good for him. Two-Face does need somebody with strong hands. So,
like he's a child.
no, for real. Because it's like, men that like they grow up and like you can tell that they missed a lot in their childhood, or there's something that they just didn't experience. I feel like because he's acting so recklessly for a man his age. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Nobody cares. He will still do whatever he wants.
Love and light.
Like love and light. But I think my thing I was going to ask is, what's your opinion on cheating? Is he a deal breaker for you?
It has to be a deal breaker, my dear. We are not. No, I always have like a couple of quotes or mantras that I always stand by. But one of them that always stuck for me is, people know what they are doing.
Yep.
Like everybody know what they are doing.
Yep.
Like there's no. We could make excuses for mistakes that could like, okay, these are avoidable mistakes. Yeah, I mean, some mistakes you make, I'll be like, if I was in the same situation, I probably would do worse, or maybe do something similar. So I'm like, but some mistakes that you just cannot make.
Yeah, you can't walk back
because it takes a lot of human processing. It takes a lot of mental processing. You don't just see somebody and they just want to cheat. You don't. Even if it's a one night stand, you don't just see somebody and you just want to cheat. It's always premeditated in your mind, right? So if it's something that has always been, if it's a one night stand, understand that you have always thought about it. It's something that you are maybe fancied, and then you get the opportunity to, under most of the time, the disguise of alcohol, because that is always the excuse. It's just terrible.
Until you meet the man with his too clear eye.
Under the disguise of alcohol, people. I honestly pity alcohol because people have the amount of
excuses,
accusation that alcohol has taken. If it was a human being, I'm pretty sure it would have found itself.
It's not me, it's the devil, and the devil is just like, God, I'm just sitting down over here.
I cannot relate to that, and as opposed to when you know that you're already chatting.
Because that's my next question. Like, they say there are different types of cheating. Like, is it that all types are like deal breakers for you, or would you be more like, can you change depending on? No,
that's a tricky one. Emotional cheating is a lot better. It has an effect, different effect to sexual cheating.
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like, because I've had to experience,
and I hate that men don't realize this.
It has two different effects. Emotional
effects.
Cheating has a different effect to the way sexual cheating is. Yes. And depends on who is involved. Emotional cheating has to do with a lot of investment. Like, it's a lot of investment. The whole good morning babies, the highs, the kisses, the flowers, the candles. It's a lot.
Do you mean to the other person or to you?
No, as in to whoever is like.
So the good mornings to his babe.
No, to good morning to his babe is just your babe. It's a typical setting.
Okay.
But when you are not emotionally invested in someone else.
Okay. Yes.
You're the things that I'm supposed to be getting.
Dedication.
You're giving to someone. You're giving them effort. You're trying to please this person.
Being consistent. Honestly, no, that good morning thing you said. Look, keep pictures you see online. You're supposed to send to your baby. You're sending it to her.
Like,
get out.
Okay, I'm whispering. But then again, like I said, it's investment. It's the investment that comes with it, because you subconsciously start enjoying it, right? You just don't know when you're just doing it. You're just enjoying it, and the other person too is enjoying it. Especially the other person doesn't know you're in a relationship. Now that's that's very crazy. The other person doesn't know you're in a relationship.
Have you met a man that's both the cheater and the cheatee? They know that they are quite aware. And in this Toronto, it's so mind-boggling. It's so crazy.
I have met a couple.
The amount of stories I've heard. I'm like, this person is cheating on this with their best friend. I swear I thought I only heard this in the movies. What? Your boyfriend's best friend?
Yeah.
Auntie Kilo Day, they will catch you.
There's a story to that, actually. There's a story to that. They say if your boyfriend's friends are hitting on you, best believe he's cheating. Like, that's
boys would know him.
That's so if your boyfriend, like, there's a high chance. So we know we have bad friends who just like some people that they have what we call jealousy, envy. They want to have what you have.
Go and watch Jota and Bamboozle to get a better experience of this concept. Okay.
So they always want what you have. They're not content with what they have. There are friends that are like that. But if out of 5 friends, at least 2 or 3 of them are hitting on you stylishly, directly, indirectly. Best believe your boyfriend is cheating.
Try.
Because they know.
This is I actually never, because I kind of see I see
because
logic
they know that
in
okay,
it.
this person is obviously meaning they're not taking this person serious.
Yeah, I see logic in it, but I feel like it's not the every case.
It's not the every.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always bad friends.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, you know, there's a
Because this particular guy I'm talking of, that's not a case.
there's a disadvantage to that, which is, I mean, what if your husband is in your boyfriend's clique?
Huh?
I mean.
That's Kobi. That English is, I'm like, there's so many juxtapositions there. Like, what's
Well,
going on?
I mean, we've talked about the bad friends in the clique. We've talked about the ones who know that he's cheating in the clique. What about your? No, they say don't let your boyfriend stop you from firing your husband.
Girl, okay.
Another POV.
Yo, do you know this thing you are saying? This, my own, maybe not, because I don't believe in that marriage shit. Maybe not husband, but like, you know, when a guy like comes to you and trying to talk to you and introduce you to his friend, I say, yeah, that's my husband right there, okay? Not you, but over there, that's my future. I see it. That it happens. I think I've had that experience. I've had it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I started learning that I feel like I tend to love people I should not. I don't know why. It's just like an attraction here. But I'm not talking about me, sorry.
We have like poor decision making, system. But then again,
That's why I stay away from the entire thing, because I know I'm terrible with making the best decisions. So I just stay far away from the entire.
And you just cannot know these things, to be fair. You just, I mean, some people just come all silver and gold, and then you're in there and seeing nails and stones.
But have you had any, like, or would you be willing to share any like cheating experiences, or even like what's like been your worst dating experience in Toronto?
Yeah, we're not about to open that chapter. Okay, so I think the one I could really talk about was, okay, I met someone and he was a very nice person.
They always start off nice. But
they're nice people, right? And then we got out talking. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Initially, I just wanted, let's just be friends because I'm not searching. I'm not in the business of searching. Because again, I'm like, nah, I just got off a bad one. So I wasn't ready in that space to be emotionally committed. But then this person was a nice person. I'm like, okay, let's see how
it goes.
long we could be friends. Because I knew at some point in time I was going to check out. I just wanted to see how it would be like. And then it was nice. Then we have a couple of hangouts and, parties, and it was good. And then just like that, this person went off the radar. So, and your instincts will never ever like to do. Jesus.
No, as a woman,
it would not. So initially, so when we're talking, there was never any form of conversation, any form of intimacy. It was just vibes. Like we go out, we come back. It wasn't. There was nothing.
It was still like in that.
Not even a hug.
Not a hug.
Not a hug. Like it wasn't that. Maybe we see physically. Like, hey, hi. That was just it. Not even a peck. It was so like I enjoyed that friendship. I felt like it was a breath of fresh air because as opposed to there was never a guy you meet that would don't want something from you as a lady. So it felt like okay, I could really work with this. Like we're just in that space where I'm not having to think that I want to. Oh, what am I supposed to answer this person asking me out? No, there was no pressure. I liked that moment.
I love that.
It was so chill, enjoying that free. I feel
like look at me, like I feel like my best love story is like when we go from friends.
Yeah, so I mean, let's. I wasn't really hoping anything. So when at some point in time when somebody's just really being nice to you, that being very thoughtful to you, they're always calling to check in. You unconsciously just start to
you have like
warm up to them, like okay. I mean, I didn't think of it like that, but
you said you had struggle.
I didn't think of it because I was very, very
decisive of what you want,
not to get involved. So I'm like, okay, I mean, it can't be that bad. I mean, I've known this person for quite a bit. I feel like this person has been, it's nice, but let's just see nothing serious yet. I mean, because I have a respect of people just flipping on you. Like the moment you give them the chance, they just flip.
That's another. Oh God, I'm not.
And that was what really happened.
You guys, this will not be a 2-hour podcast because Kobi has opened another chapter for me now.
So when that happened, he went off the radar, and I'm like, okay, this is someone that used to call me. This is someone that should check up on me. I'm like, what's going on here? He's not done that. So I called because some people will call me a very proudful person. Like I suck at communication. My bad, but it's something I'm not really good at. So I'm like, I mean, this person has always done the calling and checking up. How about I really?
But you're the woman, of course he does the calling. So,
again, like I said, it wasn't why I didn't put that into my, because I didn't see this person. I wasn't in the space to. I wasn't playing the old.
Okay, yeah, you're not looking.
So I didn't want to pull myself out there to know. But then again, somehow, somewhere, when they just have a way of creeping on you. And then that happened. He went off the radar. I couldn't. I called. I texted. Nothing. He didn't. I called actually. He went on voicemail. It didn't go one time, two time. And I think the week before he said he was going to travel to a different city. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, who they travel? They need a company to travel. But I called. He didn't reach out. So I'm like locked up. Yeah. Immediately in my mind, something just tells me I should go to his socials. Because I've never bothered to do that. Oh. Like I said, it was... I mean,
it's not like that, man.
No, yeah, exactly. It was like I didn't... Yeah, exactly. I didn't like deep. I'm like, I just like the friendship. You get me? You get me? So I'm like, let me just go through his socials to see what's going on. Yeah. And I go through his socials.
Oh, God. What?
And I'm seeing a child.
Hey,
and I'm
God.
seeing a woman.
God.
And then I'm like... I'm like, I thought we were being careful this period. Like, I thought we agreed. I thought we agreed to be careful this period. How did this slip by? Like, how? And so the only consolation I had was we're just being friends. So I was like, okay, at least nothing stupid had gone down. So we're good. We're good. So at this point, you can just say, bam, bam.
Yeah, just keep it moving.
I'm not here for this.
You just be like, another one bites the dust. Okay,
that's it. That was what I did. I'm like, cool. Nothing has happened. Everybody love and let move apart. Yeah. And then this person comes back like 2 weeks later. Try. And then it's calling and it's like, I traveled. You didn't even bother calling me. And I'm like, nigger, don't play.
Yeah, you
like,
called.
Because first of all, I'm like, what do you mean I didn't call you? I called and then it was like, okay, we really need to talk. I need to see you tomorrow. We really need to talk. Okay, so what I did was when I went to his socials, the part that had the child and I liked
it.
I liked the post and I dropped the comments.
Yeah, because you went far.
I wanted to say, yo, I saw that.
Just be like, beauty social feet are so pretty.
So I'm like, I liked the post and I dropped the comments. Yeah. And then 2 weeks later, he came back. He was like, oh, I traveled. I just got back. I need to see you tomorrow. We need to talk. I guess. I'm like, okay. Yeah. I really need to know what he has to say. Yeah. So, I mean, I just wanted to know. Like,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you, but do you believe in closure? Because I heard, like you said, do you believe in closure? Do you believe in doing
No, I was more closure. Okay. I just needed to, when I just needed a story.
Yes.
Because so real. If I didn't listen to it, I don't think I would have had a question.
Because it's just like, how does 1 + 1 = 3 here now? Because
so let's listen to the story. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. So what's the story? And it's like, jokingly, I was like, actually, you went to actually get married, right? So it's like, how do I know? How do I know? Boy, I was just teasing you, and you say, how do I know? It's like, oh no, he went to get married, but it was just like a brief marriage. He wasn't like,
wait, where's the story going right now?
He went to really get married because she's his baby mama. Actually, she's not his wife, she was his baby mama. But now he wants to take care of his own child, so he has to marry her so that he can take care of his own child. And I'm like, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Love and light. Yeah. Respectfully, it ends here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be part of this. Yeah.
It ends here. Like this is where
it ends here.
This is where it ends for me. No, this is where it gets a lot crazier.
You can get crazier.
So I went off I stopped communication immediately. Yeah. Stopped reaching out. Nothing. I just stopped. Initially, why was it for me? Because again, I wasn't really open to this person in the first place. I wanted friendship, right? So that was why it was so easy for me to like bam, bam, bam out of the place. Like, so it was easy for me to control myself and like, take out. And then he went off and I accepted that, okay, you're the baby mama. We can't be friends. We cannot be enemies, obviously. Nothing has happened, so I'm good. My heart is not broken. I don't feel some type of way. We're good. And then he comes back like a couple of months back to see him. He calls me. I'm like, that's true. This long bit of time. Like, I mean, this is so much. Yeah, you know, like
you're
so much now.
You're probably just bored in that moment when you get that call.
Thank you.
It's like, let me entertain
I promise you, I was so bored. And he's like,
no, I do that to him.
How are
let
you?
me entertain you.
I'm fine. He said, let's go eat out. I'm like, eat out.
Ogbeni, please, where's the address? If you're paying, I'm
like,
there,
okay. I'm like, cool. So to make it sure that I said, okay, my girlfriend is with me. I want us to go together. I don't want to leave her house. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. Let's go with your girlfriend. No. You know, I've already said, now we have boundaries. So we know what, I mean, I don't hate you, but I mean,
I love you either.
So we went out to eat, and then he brought up this whole relationship conversation about how I don't want to grieve for him.
But you know what? I love a consistent man. But you're married, broski. Like,
I'm like, I don't want to grieve for you as how.
Come and say as how.
Like, we already had this conversation. Yeah. I made it clear to you. Yeah. Like when you told me the whole marriage stuff, like I told you there and there.
Yeah, because
it's not happening for me. But we're not doing this. I'm not doing that. Like we're moving forward. If he was single, maybe we would have given that a shot, obviously. But I'm like, this is in the picture. We're not doing that. Like, I'm sorry, but you don't seem like somebody who's ready for a relationship or anything.
You know, I'm sorry to call it, but it's like, it's also this thing of men they want to impose it's like also this two-faced situation. He wants to impose that I can be in love with you, but I can be sexually attracted and available to 10 men, but I know you don't believe in it, but I do, so you have to. Like, bro, I don't like men, and even married men. That's the concept for them when they meet babes. Why you? It's just a small marriage. It's only marriage. I'm just like, people have their own values and standards. If somebody tells you, I don't want, that is enough reason for you to just keep
why
pushing.
Push?
Like, what are you? What are we having a conference on this? You're stupid. Like, you hope you know God is watching you. Like, it's not me that you will be involved in this your hellfire race. So come, listen.
It's against the for it. So first of all, I was like, there's no room for relationship here, right? I'm not even considering friendship because you lost me the first moment and you realized that you were trying to have a just to time me. And it's like, oh no, he was just being a nice person. He was just being a very sweet person that he wasn't really expecting anything from me. I'm like, okay, what about now? Now you're saying, oh, you miss me. You miss me. That what?
You miss your presence.
What are you looking for with me?
You're missing your voice.
No, this is where and I said, okay, that's how about we become sex partners?
Friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits.
Oh man.
And I'm like, this is where you fucked up. Because I wish you had deceived your way into the picture.
The relationship.
If you had deceived your way into the picture, I said, okay, at least you deceived me. That was right. But not somebody that has consciously seen your pattern of lifestyle. Nah.
Question: did he see that you liked the picture of his child?
That was why he said he wanted to have the conversation.
Okay, because he realized.
It was when he traveled. In making he traveled, I said, let's check his socials. I went to socials and I saw the child. I saw the baby mama. And I liked it and I commented. And then immediately he came back. He was like, hey, we needed to talk. And I was like, oh no, he had a son. He had a baby mama. And I'm like, I made my decision the moment I liked that post. Like, it's over. So. Please, people, do better. Just, I mean, if you're single, be single. If you're married, stay married.
Yeah, I think if just to wrap up on this, I think I one thing I started associating myself much more with older women. And even sometimes older women who've been married or never got married, and their perspectives have just been so interesting. And I remember yesterday when one of them, she told me something. She was like, I started treating men like bitches. I know it sounds very vulgar, but like I think even I don't want to, but as a woman in this generation of dating also as well, like I feel like it's a good, perception to have. Don't get attached. Like I feel like don't date with your heart. Date with your head.
But I don't think we're created like that. But so also, we just have to
girl to girl, have fun when you want to have fun. That's what I gotta say. Like I feel like men, they always want to put us in a box. See, you make the rules, live your life the way you want it. If you want to have a relationship, good relationship. If you want to have fun. Okay.
Girl. Yeah, because they will always choose yourself first.
Sister, you better choose yourself
anything to please them. And then whatever happens, the remaining leftover is yours. So
And this thing you're even saying of how they come they come so deceivingly, like they start off nice, and then the next thing they're a different character. I feel like this is another topic we can talk about on another day.
Yeah.
But even just so that we don't just talk about relationship. What's your experience with like friendships in Toronto?
So for me, no, it's been two ways. I was thinking about it a couple of days back. I'm like, most of the people I can talk to, relate to, are married women. Oh, if I have 5 friends, 4 of them are married women in Canada, with kids and have families. So it's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it's like it'd be a different perspective.
I don't have to deal with. I mean, I don't know if I'm open to making more friends. Yes, I don't know, especially female friendships. I don't know if I'm open to it, but I feel like with the ones that I have, I feel like they just keep me in check.
Yes.
You know, they just it's like a safe space where I get to be a girl and still just have my mind intact.
Yeah.
You know, when I want to talk about things, I feel like if I'm talking to someone of my peer group, they may really relate to, or they may not really give me where I'm coming from. They might still support me because I mean it's us, but it's different. It's good to have someone who's going to give you like a different point of view to things, especially if you have things like in a different way. Because I come across as a very emotional person, so sometimes I always draw up conclusions from a very, very emotional space. But then I realized that sometimes it's not always like that. You know, sometimes you need someone to just see things from a different perspective. I'm like, so I like to say, okay, I'm feeling this way. This is how I feel. What do you think? And then I hear things like, oh, it's not all that deep, right? It's just maybe how human beings are. So I think I appreciate those kind of friendship. Yeah, I think I had moments where I lost friendship I wanted to keep, right? You know, people can just be people.
Yeah, and that's what I think for me. My Toronto friendships have, like, I think before I came to Toronto, like I said, I've always wanted to move here, but I got a very good experience of friendships when I was in Ottawa. And I think I'd started really maturing. I think I was like getting into 20 at that time. So when I moved to Toronto, I was like 22, 23. Toronto taught me the difference between acquaintance and friends.
Yes. Sure. But I think I still maintain my friendship with people in Nigeria.
Okay, yes.
They get me. I still keep my friendship with them because I feel like they are the ones that still do know me. Even with the distance, even with the less communication, even with the not always. Because I mean, I remember not speaking to my girlfriend for I think 3 months, about a couple of months, and then one day I was having a breakdown, and I called her, and she's like, "I'm like, I need to talk to you." And she's like, "What's it?" She was at work. She's like, "I'm free. Let's talk like this." And I was,
me, I'm not the calling friend. Please don't call me.
She knows. I can't. Like I said, we've not spoken like in 2 months. But then I'm like, girl, are you free? I need to talk. And then she's called and she's like, what's going on? And then I'm like, I had to just because again, they get me. They know what it's like for me to be. I'm not someone who wants to call you and start talking to you about something because I can't.
Don't like sharing, Oh yeah.
So they get me, and then like I feel like I have friends for different part of me.
Yes.
There's some gist that I know that it's only this kind of years that we hear.
Yes. And I agree with you.
And then we stick to the gist. Like we're not going there. But if we're gonna talk about some other things, they have friends. Just segregate them. But I still love all of y'all.
Yeah.
My people in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Shout out. So what about you? What's friendship like for you?
Friendship in Toronto it's just been like I said, I knew what I was doing when I came, so I was very intentional on people I surrounded myself with. But I think all of the space I've been in, like when I moved here, I've literally just been in entertainment. So my work allows me to interact with a lot of people. So I feel like I know a lot of people, but I don't have like friends. But I'm very okay with that because also I don't like small talk. Like with my mom in the morning, just don't talk to me. Even this podcast, I was just like, when we press the mic, that's when I want to speak. So I rather even just remain that way because I think trusting people is very hard for me. And with Toronto, I feel like you just even have more to lose because I don't know, people here are just a bit. The stories are very glamorous. And their lifestyles are very glamorous, and I'd rather just live a simple life. Yeah, I'm just a simple person. I don't. But I have good friends though. I have some good friends. And like you, I have friends for like, I don't say like for different reasons because friend is a friend, but I have some friends that I know, okay, these are like, if I'm doing a project, I know the friends to call. If I want to go out, these are the friends
to call.
Like,
yeah.
I just and
share them.
And we're all very mature. Like everybody knows, we're adults now. Life is busy, you know. Can't
We are
always
mature.
be.
That's when you want to do something terrible.
That's the thing. So we all collectively agree, like, okay, we've been adults for enough. Now let's go and do mature shit. But anyways, this was such a fun episode.
Yes, it was.
Yes, and I hope you guys really got to get to know Kobi a lot more. And yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, yapper.
Yeah, 2 yappers. Una go pain you.
But this is a quick one too. I mean, if you guys are like things you want us to talk about, like
Yes,
you feel
please.
like you cannot talk about it, please reach out to us, send a DM,
Yes.
drop a comment, and we'll pick it up for you.
And please don't forget to follow our social media platform. It's PageSix Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
From us, peace out for tonight. That's it tonight for today.
For today, yeah.
See you on the next episode.
It's Kobi and
Chrissy.